This technique is Petrissage. It's a great technique for getting into the soft tissue, mobilizing the muscles and reducing muscle tension. So here what I'm doing is I'm sweeping in, I've got some wax on the skin to have my hand glide over the skin, and then I'm doing a lifting technique between my finger and thumbs, and that's half of the Petrissage technique. So if I did that with just one hand, it would look like this. Bring in the other hand and you alternate the technique. And this is the Petrissage. Here I'm working over the lateral leg, over the vastus lateralis muscle. I can come over to the middle here and do some lifting over the rectus femoris, and also come onto the inside and get in over the vastus medialis as well. Before I do that technique though, I usually warm up the leg and spread out any wax or emollient that I'm using with the flats of my hands, using a technique which we call effleurage. So when you start a massage, it's always recommended you start with an effleurage technique to spread out the emollient that you're using. You can then start to look at some other techniques. So this technique here, a type of shearing technique, is we're moving the soft tissue in opposing directions between our two hands. This one we commonly call wringing. It's like wringing a towel, that sort of action. This technique we call frictions. I'm going to use the back of my hand for this one, so I don't put any unnecessary strain through my thumbs. Stabilize here with this hand and move up over the center, over the rectus femoris. You could use your forearm as well. That's certainly very easy. Reinforce with your other hand and moving up the thigh like so. Keep an eye on the patient's facial expressions to make sure they're not experiencing any unnecessary pain. After going through the friction techniques, it's usually good to work back through your other techniques. So working through your Petrissage and then perhaps finishing off with the one that you started. That's the effleurage technique. If you'd like to see how I do treatments of the thigh using massage tools, then have a look in this video showing on the screen here. And if you'd like to see how to use cupping for the thigh, then that's waiting for you in this video here. See you in the next video.